Hey, what's up guys? This is Hardcore Illuminator here, and I'm going to show you how to make a very simple 3-event effect with lightning that you can use for an intro or anything like that. So let's get started. You should have 3 events open. If not, then just right click here and do insert 2 video tracks and 1 audio track. Right click on the first layer and go to insert text media and type in anything you want. I'm just going to type in Hardcore Illuminator here. Properties, you can change your text color, basic stuff here. And then I'm going to go back and change my font actually as well. Using Teen Light, don't know where I got it, but I like it. So that's about it. In properties, make sure that your background color, it should be all the way down, default. If not, put it that way. And then you can go ahead and close this. You can add in any other effects that you want there. Forgot to mention that this intro should be about 10 seconds long, so go ahead and just drag it out there. Now we want to go into media generators and go to lightning and add that in there. And then you can go ahead and change around these settings. Change the color in color A to whatever you want and have fun with that. I'm just going to set it to something random here. Try to get it about to where I had it. There, that's good. Okay, now we're going to be keyframing this, but I'm just going to quickly give you the numbers that I used to start with on the first keyframe. So noise style, jagged lines, number of layers should be 5. Your frequency on your first keyframe should be 1.120. You don't have to add in the 0, but Your Y should be 4. Your minimum should be 0. Your max should be 0.840. And your bias should also be 0. Your offset you can leave default. Your amplitude should be at 1.79. And your grain to start off with is good at 480 where it's at, and your progress in degrees should be at 0. Okay, so now we're going to drag it out about 2 seconds or so and set the progress to 8.880 and then set your grain to 0.47. Drag it out about another 2 seconds or so and set your set your progress to 10, and your progress will be 10 for the rest of them, so you can leave that. And then set your grain to 0.520. Go ahead and go again and set your grain to 0.63. Why is it? I'm sorry guys. This is not wanting to stay there. Okay. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Go ahead and your next grain should be at 0.82. And then your last one should be closer to the end, pretty much at the end, and be 0.95. There we go. You can go ahead and change around these as you see fit. They should be even, about even. They don't have to be super even. Okay, set your first keyframe to smooth, and the rest of them can be fast or smooth, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go fast. And so far that's what we have. And now if we play it back, we have this kind of going crazy and moving around and shit. Okay, now go up to layer 1, event pan / crop, move your timeline all the way to the end and zoom it in however much you want. And then do the same thing for your layer 2 go to the end, zoom it in however much you want it to be zoomed in. Okay, now we're going to add a video effect to our first layer. So go to layer 1, go to video effects, and go to bump map, and just use default. And you can just toy around with this. Your light type should be at directional. I'm moving a little fast. I'm just gonna kind of mess around with this stuff here. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna keyframe this to kind of go around the text. So at your first keyframe, leave it where it is, and then go ahead and move it a little bit, and move it to the top right corner. Go about another 2 seconds. Go bottom right corner. About another 2 seconds. Bottom left, and then about another 2 seconds, and you can just go like in between bottom left and top left, and then at the end you should be back at the top left. And that's pretty much it for that. That's gonna make it look like it's shimmering a little bit. It'll be a cool effect. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now, I think. Let me just play it back real quick and make sure. Yeah. See how I like how it kind of goes in slow-mo like that. And then I'll do that. Okay, now all we need left to do is add in our fade-ins, fade-outs, and then add our audio track. So for the fade offset at the beginning, it should be at about 10 or so. Actually, I'm going to go about 15. And that should be the same for your audio track as well. It should go there. And your fade out should be at about 17 milliseconds. Okay, so now we got that. All we have to do left is put in our audio track, which I'm just going to take that from my previous one, and you can see the fade set's already there and everything. 15. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And when you play it back, you'll have something like this. You'll have something that you can use as an intro or whatever like that. And I'll show you what it looks like right now.